All right, guys, we taking the Engwe E26. I need to take these keys out before it unloosens on the battery. I don't know if that would happen, but I'm gonna put those in my pocket just in case I want to take the battery off, which you probably won't. Found my gloves from the other video, thank God. And I got my phone up here so you guys can see how fast we're going. I got the electric beacon headlight as well because I'm gonna check out this nice headlight that they have on the front of this bike. But I don't know if it's gonna be as good as this. I'm actually curious. It's a really big headlight compared to most bikes. So let's get on the way and check it out. Look how shiny my, oh, okay, I messed up some spots. I'm noticing on the car some blemishes that I need to fix, but I detailed my car the other day, wiped it down, but I did it at like 10 at night, so it was really hard to see. But anyways, super clean though compared to how it was the last couple weeks. But anyways, you guys are here for the bike, not my car. And something I just noticed as I'm getting on the main street is I forgot that with this bike, and again, I'm pretty sure there's a setting that you could change somewhere, but it tops out at 23 miles an hour. If you want to go faster, you have to pedal. But you cannot hold on to the throttle and pedal at the same time. You either do either or. If you do throttle, you're only at 23 miles per hour. If you pedal the whole time, you'll go past 23 miles an hour. And there's a huge delay from going from the throttle to the pedals. Unlike the other bike I just rode the other day, I'm not sure if the video is going to come out before this one or after this one. It'll probably be after this one. But I rode the Astro Deluxe, and it's the same thing almost as the Rev 1 e-bike. And if you are using the throttle on that bike, when you switch over to the pedals, you lose no power whatsoever. It just gradually just keeps on and keeps on going up. Whereas this bike, obviously it's limited to 23 miles an hour, but when you go to the pedals, you would think that it would just take over at 23 miles an hour and then it keep going faster and faster, and it doesn't. There's a huge delay. You actually lose like 2 miles an hour of speed. So that's one thing I didn't really like too much about this bike, is the power management system of going from the throttle to the pedal. It's not the end of the world, of course, but it's just really worth mentioning because if you're just like, I don't know, you need all that momentum, you kind of lose it. And my suggestion with this bike is to use the throttle. Oh my God, I almost flew off of it because the power kicked on later than I thought it was gonna kick on. See, that's what I'm telling you, is to use the throttle to get the speed and then pedal after that. And since I already showed you guys the bike in front of my house, I don't really need to pull over. Normally we stop right here at this church and kind of go over the bike. I could put 55 pounds of storage in the back if I wanted to. This bike holds up to 330 pounds. I'm not going to put storage on the back of this bike. You really could. But the thing with these bike companies, and it's kind of, I guess, my own problem, but when they do give you a bike that gives you a rear rack, they don't give you anything to put anything on it. You have to fabricate your own stuff or put a milk crate, get some screws and washers. You have to DIY something or get like a bag yourself and like Velcro it to the back. I don't know exactly how you're gonna do it, but these companies just give you the rear rack, but they don't give you anything to use with it. So I never really end up using my rear racks. And the reason I used Electric's Expedition is because they gave me the cargo bags. If they didn't give me the cargo bags, I would have probably never used the rear section at all because I have nothing in my garage and I'm not going to go out and spend, I don't know how much money I'd have to spend to have like a storage thing on the back. I'm just not going to do it. So that's kind of one reason why I'm not going to be throwing anything on the back of this bike. I don't really need to anyway. I got my backpack, I got groceries for the week, I got my car if I really need to, and this really isn't a cargo bike. But if you got some like clothes or like little bags you want to put, just get some I would say like not Velcro straps, but tie downs with some rope, and then that's what I would probably do. That's probably the cheapest option. You can find those at Harbor Freight for I don't know how much they would be at a Harbor Freight, like 10 bucks or 15 bucks, somewhere around there. Look at my bike lane. This is shit. I should be using the throttle right now because the pedals take forever to engage and I'm trying to go around this traffic hella fast. And when you tap on the brakes, you got to start all over. Yeah, this car's like really over. Thanks, buddy. Okay, we go this way, we go this way, we go this way. All right, we got through that. Now we got to deal with this nasty intersection right here. This is going to be great because I am going to have to get over by all these cars. All right, that's one way to do it. Yeah, you had to peel out to go across the street. I don't. I just go like that. There we go. All right. I love when people look one way and they don't look the other way. That's funny. Wouldn't you look both ways? Especially the way you're looking is like, you should look the way of how the traffic's coming first and look the opposite way when they're gonna get to the other side. Oh man. But some things I wanted to mention is that I just felt the gear skip. That's the first time I felt the gear skip. That was one of the smoothest things I noticed on this bike is when I shift gears, you don't even hear it. You don't even feel it at all. But I just felt it skip right now, which is very odd. All right. I thought this guy was gonna go straight and then he turns in front of me, so I had to let off. I'm losing my momentum here. But what I wanted to say is that I charged this bike before doing this trip. So just so you know that, I could have probably not charged it and we wouldn't have had a problem. But I felt like, you know what, let's charge it for this trip just to kind of see how it is. We're gonna do roughly like, I think 12 miles, 13 miles. We'll just see how it does. Full throttle all the time too. We're not pedaling, we're not doing none of that. This is gonna be worst case scenario. Oh, let me start pedaling, hold on, I keep forgetting. So worst case scenario in my position at 165, 170 pounds, I don't like to pedal these bikes, but if you really do pedal, you'll get more range. I don't know, I don't really like to, but I guess, how can I say this? I am pedaling because I have to go, well, I want to go as fast as possible. I don't have to go as fast as possible. So I am pedaling, but I'm still in pedal assist 5. So technically it's still the worst case scenario for this bike. Unless there's a setting you guys can change, and I'm pretty sure you guys have maybe said in my other video, but that one's going out tomorrow as I make this one. So this video is already going to be done, so I'm not going to see your guys' feedback. But I'm pretty sure there's something you go into the settings. You hold the plus and minus button while you're parked, and you get into the P settings, and you can go through a bunch of stuff and change it. I'm sure there's something you could go to change so you could just use throttle only up to like 30 miles an hour. Which, that's another thing we should point out real quick, is that this bike on the website says 28 miles per hour max, which maybe that's for legal reasons, I don't know, but hey, I appreciate it because I've gotten 30 miles an hour out of this bike, and that's on flat road, not just going downhill. So I'm like, cool, I'll take it. Other than bike companies saying, oh, the bike does 35 miles an hour and you get on it, it does 32. You're like, oh, come on, man, I know it's only 3 mile per hour difference, but that makes a big difference overall. So I really appreciate the fact that they underestimated like the top speed of this bike. I'll take it. A little close there, buddy. Really appreciate it, man. That trailer was like a couple feet from me, bro. Can you get out of the bike lane? Can you get out of the bike lane? Let's hope this guy doesn't hit me. Please don't hit me. Come on, brother. So you paying attention? I got a bike lane over here, buddy. Dang. I kind of had a feeling that was going to happen, so you got to be careful when riding. I could have just stayed behind them, but I'm in the right of way. I can pedal up this thing. I got my own bike pass, so stay out of it, man. Make sure you pay attention. If people don't pay attention for you, they don't care. They hit you. Most of the time, they just take off. Oh, I'm feeling the gear skip now, which is very odd. I didn't feel that earlier in like my video review a couple days ago. All right, let's see how fast this bike goes downhill. Goes pedaling at about 25 miles an hour, so I'm not connected to the pedals at all. I feel like I'm not like going like anywhere, but it's like 31 miles per hour downhill. Not crazy bad, but it could be better. And damn, that car hella got spray painted or something like that. Holy crap. That's all bad. I'm noticing when I'm on roads like this that are very smooth, you can definitely hear the tires. They're actually really loud. Big old knobby tires, man. They're great for off-road. I noticed when I was doing some brake tests in the dirt. These things are phenomenal. Like, they handle very well. Turning is a little harder than your average e-bike because they're so big of a tire. So you do have to put some effort into turning. Oh, and I feel like I got something in my throat. That's why like it's hard for me to talk right now. I feel like I need some agua, some high quality H2O. But honestly, I'm thinking it's because I'm pedaling. So I don't ever pedal on these bikes, so I'm definitely gonna work out. It's not that bad though. It's not like electric XP bikes. They only go up to 20 miles an hour and you have to pedal to get up to your 28, 30 miles an hour. At least this one does 23 miles per hour without having the pedal. So it gives you a little bit of extra power. And I think we're gonna make this green light up here, so I'm not gonna have to stop or anything like that. Yes, that's what I'm talking about. We do have some guys walking around though, so I don't know if they're messing with the trail or not. I have no idea. Hopefully I can go around them. We'll see though. I go through, is all right? Yeah. Thanks, man. I don't want to be rude, but I was like, I don't know if they saw me coming the whole damn time. Like, I want to keep my momentum going, but at least I made the green light. I'm okay. If I wouldn't have made that green light, I would have been kind of pissed. But I didn't have to go around. I feel like if you guys are new to the channel, trust me, you would understand my frustration with that section right there. They keep patching that little section of the sidewalk forever. I came through one time, there was a guy just standing right there. They had tape all over, I had to go all the way around. And then when I came back, the guy said, oh, you go through. I was like, okay, but then there was like big old boards in the way. If you weren't paying attention at nighttime, you could just run straight into them. Oh, it's a bunny. That's probably one of those bunnies on the trail. But anyways, now they're back like a month later, patching some more stuff over there. I don't know what they're doing. They're just like playing with their feet over there, stomping on whatever they're putting in the ground. I don't know. But we made it here, ladies and gentlemen. 1 battery bar down out of 5, so we have 4 left, doing 30 miles per hour. It says that our trip today was only 5.6 miles. I don't understand. So sometimes this GPS is wrong. Sometimes it says 6 miles, sometimes it says 7 miles, sometimes it says 6.5. Today it only said 5.7. It's always slightly off, but just give you an idea, it's about 6 to 6.5 miles when I look up on Google Maps from my house to here. So we do about 12 to 13 miles. But man, I am beat. Someone needs to come out here and get these carts. I'm a manager, I'm gonna have to whoop their ass. All right. We got that rear rack is on the back. Sucks to get off this bike, it's kind of hard. Well, at least it feels better in here than it does outside. It has been cooling off, but still, today is a hot day. And we got all that ballooning going on with the spiders. I got that stuff all over my cars. That's always great. I wish my cars were in the garage. What's my max top speed? So my max top speed was 32.7 and we did 5.9 miles. All right, not too bad. All right, cool. So I'll see you guys at nighttime. We'll check out the brake light at night on the dark trail. And I'm really excited for this headlight, but I brought this one just in case, like I said in the beginning of this video. And we can also compare them and see which one's better too. So give me a second. I gotta work 9 hours. And yeah, one thing I like about this thing, if you guys didn't see my video review, is even when the headlights and nothing's on, just the bike's on, and you hit the brakes, the light comes on. So that's pretty cool. All right, be back. All right, so it's been 9 hours. Thank God I'm off of work. What a day. It's so busy at my store, man. It's crazy. There is no memory function, I just noticed. So when I turn the bike on, it's at pedal assist 0. It does not remember where you last set it. That's kind of a good safety thing for new people, but if you ride this bike and it's only you that rides it, I would have liked to have seen it have some type of memory function that always starts in the last like pedal assist that you had it on, so you don't always have to come up here and hit all the buttons, you know what I'm saying? But real quick, I wanted to show you guys, oh, that is like, that's scary loose. Oh man, let's hope my phone makes it all the way home. I am not trying to buy the new iPhone 15, but that, you know what? I don't know if I trust that. I'm hoping it stays on there for you guys. I'll trust it. But anyways, 5.9 miles, top speed 32.7 miles per hour. So nothing has changed when we're going on this night ride. Let me pull over here like really quick because I have to turn the headlights on, and I believe it's from the side button right there. So there we go. I'm gonna have to adjust this a little bit. It's gonna be ever so slightly crooked. I'm sorry, I could not fix it. I'm telling you guys. Hold on, I just bumped into everything. But anyways, can you guys see that? It's slightly crooked. I tried to fix it the best I could, but I do have the tools. I don't want to say I don't have the tools. It's just, I don't want to pull them out just to fix it for that ever slightly little turn that it needs to have. So I'm just going to leave it. We're going to see how this headlight is. We're going to see how the brake light is too when I get into this little section. Then I'll also turn this electric headlight on too as well, and we'll see how it is compared to this. So let me get my gloves on and let's head out. I don't think I made it in time. I don't think I made it in time. No, I didn't make it in time. God dang light. God dang it, man. I knew I came up to too short. But it's all good, man. It is all good. All right, I'll go across right now because it is now yellow. Trust me, I'm not just going through it. That hand is going to turn to a walking thing. We're good to go. We got about 35 seconds until it stops before this other traffic behind me catches up, which is just one truck, it looks like. So let's, oh crap. I'm not going to make it going that slow. I got to pedal. Come on, bike, let's go. Taking too long to switch. All right, so here we go. After riding this bike for about 6 miles, now probably 6.5, still doing 28 miles an hour. And as coming up this overpass at night, by the way, I can see a lot. It's actually pretty good. 25 miles per hour. 24, oh God. Come on, let's hold it. I'm pedaling. I'm pedaling. Now, if I haven't said it already, this is different 1 mile per hour off. So you can go in the settings, you can adjust it. They have their wheel diameter to 29 inches. I'm not sure if you need to go higher or lower. I think you got to go lower to like 28.5, and it might match up with GPS pretty damn good. But anyways, let's come this way and let's go around these cars. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Just gonna make it through here. No one's gonna follow me in here, so we're all right. No cop is gonna be following me on a bike trail. They're not even gonna fit, so we're good. I ain't tripping. Come on, let's go, baby. I'm trying to get home. It's like 12:30 in the morning. But anyways, wow. Very impressed with this headlight. Let me pull over in front of these, well, in between these lights right here, like we always do. If you guys are new to the channel, I like to show you guys these lights. Wow, you know what? I am absolutely impressed with this headlight. Actually, it should go down that low. Okay, that looks better. So here we go. And let me give you an idea. So this is all the way down, way too low, but looks great up close. You probably want to have it about right there so you can see a little bit more farther down. There is no like high beam, low beam. You hit it, it turns off and turns on. You can definitely see how dark it is in this area without the light on. So here's with it on. That is a badass headlight. And here's your brake light. Look at that brake light. Dang, Engwe, come on now. That is nice. So, and you know what, actually it's still bright. I'm gonna give it to them. That is a pretty bright brake light without hitting the brakes. But when you do hit the brakes, that gets like 2 times brighter. So that is fantastic. But really quick, let me show you what this other headlight will look like if you got an aftermarket one, which I believe this one's like 70 or 80 bucks. But I like the fact that you can just take this and put it on any other bike. So real quick, let me turn this off. There we go. The display gets brighter too. I had a cut because my watch keeps talking to me. All right, so I gotta hold this down. Whoa. All right, so this light is definitely still brighter than the stock light that's on here. One thing I do like about the stock headlight is the fact that, of course, you don't have to charge it. It's connected to the actual batteries, integrated. It's super nice and way better than the most. But if you want an extra light just to be safe, that is a very, very good option if you want an aftermarket. That's with both lights on, and I'll turn this one off. And there you go. Let's just rock the stock one for now because I think we're not gonna have a problem. And is my kickstand down? Nope, kickstand is up. There's a little indicator right here, and I don't know exactly what that is. It looks like a little kickstand next to the battery bars. But anyways, we're still down 1 battery bar. We have 4 left to go. I'm expecting us to do pretty well on this trip. I'm just a little worried about my raggedy ass phone mount right now. I took this off of my Sur-On, and I haven't rode my Sur-On in a very long time, so I'm pretty sure that screw that's behind it needs to be tightened. And I'm not talking about the one that goes on the actual handlebar. I'm talking about the one that actually keeps it from twisting and turning. So that whole front end part could happen to fall off. I have no idea. I'm really hoping it doesn't. Like I said, I am not trying to buy a brand new phone in today's video. And I talk to you guys on my phone a lot too. I'm always going through the YouTube comments. So we can't have this phone break. So pray for me. And you know what? I should keep my hands on the bike because I need to not fall. Anyways, let's keep riding. Yeah, really digging this headlight. Even turning wise, like you get a little bit of a like angle when you're turning, but it's not that bad. It's honestly a very good headlight. So way to go, Engwe. Really appreciate the light you guys threw on this bike. Go, go, go. Come on. That delay in the pedals, man. That's my biggest argue with this bike. Like from time in and time out, like it's just a constant problem when you have to kind of slow down every so often depending on your traffic area and you want to try to keep your momentum going. It's really hard. But once it's going, it's going. Ooh, here's a quick update. We're down to 3 battery bars. So we lost 2 already. And that comes right after, let me see, how many miles? 7.7 miles. We're down to 3 battery bars. So I could already tell you guys that this isn't the best battery capacity for an e-bike. Like most e-bikes nowadays are coming with a 20 amp hour battery. Now companies are stepping it up, and it's crazy is that they're putting 60 amp hour batteries in these e-bikes, and they're getting like realistically throttle only about like 60 to like 75 miles of range depending on your weight, or like 200 miles of range if you just go super slow. But this one is 16 amp hour. It's not the best. It could be better, but you are saving a lot on this bike. I gotta say, $1,100, you just can't go wrong with this bike. Being about $1,100 to $1,200, you just really can't beat it for the price. It is honestly a fantastic bike, and I will tell you if something is crap or not. And this isn't crap. The only thing you might want to look into is how much are tires and tubes and stuff like that, because it's a big fat tire e-bike. That might make you not want to purchase it depending on the price of those parts. It's kind of like buying like a printer, but not looking up the ink cartridges, because some printers, the ink is hell of expensive every single time you have to change it. So it's just something that you got to do your own research on and, you know, double verify and check out. But I really like this bike, and it comes with a badass headlight. You cannot go wrong with this headlight at all. But I'm gonna say, since I put the other one on, it's gonna make my video look a little bit brighter and better, especially when I go edit it on the computer. So I am gonna throw this other light on. And let me see, I think I gotta hold it. There we go. Holy moly, man. What a difference. It's so crazy. I mean, it's if you want to spend the extra money, I highly would suggest it as a backup light, whatever bike you have. If you do have an aftermarket one that you spent like $100 or $200 on that's integrated into the bike's battery, then great. Like, you're above everybody else. But if you're not wanting to wire something up and you just need something on the go, this electric beacon headlight is badass. I'll put a link down in the description. I know it's from a different company, but I told you guys I was going to use it again, and I like it. It was easily to take off from the other bike and put on this one. It literally took me 10 or 20 seconds. It's pretty awesome. But yeah, I'm having a blast. I'm really comfortable on this bike. The seat is phenomenal. It's very wide for me, so it's very comfortable. I'm not having any problems with the seat. You could go with a more comfortable one, like a Cloud9, or go to your local, you know, bicycle shop and you'll find one. But I don't think you're gonna have a problem with this. And the suspension is great too. I'm not really gonna go test it out in the dirt. I kind of did some of that in my review video, so if you want to go check that out, you can. Today is pretty much just a commuting day, just kind of going around and just bullshitting. Ooh, trash pickup day is coming up soon, so we got to get ready to throw our stuff out as well. I have a bunch of stuff. You know how many boxes of bikes I have that are sitting on the side of my house? I think right now I have about 8 or 9. And I'm not joking with you, because when I break down a bike box, like you have all the like internal stuff in it, like the foam, the packaging, zip ties, plastic, all that kind of stuff. It takes up my whole bin for the whole week. So I have to maybe put half of it in there, or I can't put it in there at all, because we still have trash every single week. So it's a pain in the ass, but I'm definitely gonna be able to catch up with that when that comes. Come on, bike. Pick up speed. Killing me right now. Just trying to go hella fast around the corner. It's a bad little area, and the bike just didn't want to go. Like, come on, bro. look so bad. You got security out here with a bulletproof vest. Did you guys see that guy? He was on his phone. I don't know if he was paying too much attention, but that's how bad it is. But yeah, this is pretty nice, guys. You guys should really look at some Engwe bikes. And if you guys are really thinking about an Engwe bike other than this one, if you want a like more of a moped style e-bike, the Engine Pro has been one of my favorite bikes from Engwe. My coupon code or links are going to be all the same for the whole entire company. I think the coupon code works to save 50 bucks off, but sometimes they have promotions. And what happens in those promotions is they have like a holiday sale or something going on. Then my coupon code won't work because now they have like $200 or $250 off their website. So you always just kind of have to play with the coupon code to see if it works. But if it doesn't and there is no other coupon code out there or sale, please really just consider using the links down below. I'd really appreciate it. It always keeps this channel flowing and doing a bunch of stuff on here, especially with this company. I think this is the 5th bike we have from them, so they've been hooking us up. I want to say the worst bike I have from them was the EP2. That one broke on me and I think it was the first bike they ever sent me, so I really trashed it, and I was really honest. And I don't really like to do that with companies anymore, but I'll still tell you guys what's up with the bike. I'm just not gonna, you know, talk shit on the company all the time, because that's messed up. Like, I don't want someone talking crap on me or anything like that, but I just want to let you guys know if the bike is good or not. And I'm straight up honest. I see all these reviews and it gets upsetting to me, because people are like, hey, you know, if you like it, you like it. If you like what you saw, then hey, you should think about buying it. But they don't say any of the negatives. Like, I just rode Astro Deluxe the other day, and the throttle sticks. After you let off, it stays on for about half a second after you let off, maybe a quarter second. I just say about a quarter of a second. I didn't like that though, because as soon as you let off, the bike is still like hauling ass. But I will say that is a very comfortable, high-end built bike. Definitely has some quality components on it. It almost feels like being in a Porsche compared to like a Honda Accord or a Honda Civic. You know what I mean? It's just that quality difference that you can tell. But do you want to pay the price of a Porsche, or would you be happy saving money and going with like a Honda Civic or a Honda Accord? You know what I'm saying? So you guys can pick and choose, but I really try to give you guys my impression. And man, there's so many cars coming out of this neighborhood. I'm hoping one of them doesn't hit me. And I do got a bright light on here. Ooh, wow, it's chilly. This weather change is super nice, I gotta say. Feels really good out here. This is beautiful. I'm getting a lot more range on my Tesla as well, because of the simple fact that I'm not using the AC now, because I normally drive at night. Which after this video is done, I'm taking my Tesla the next couple days to work, just because I work earlier. That's another reason why maybe you didn't see the other video. Maybe you guys are just watching this for the first time and hearing it for the first time, but I've been slacking on the videos, and that's just because my manager has been changing my shifts. I've been working at different stores, and there's just a lot going on. I'm also trying to, you know, live life and do stuff. So yeah, so I'm really trying to keep up with the channel. Trust me, I have so much stuff to do. We got the Milo bike we got to do after this, and then I just got another bike. Oh, the C3 Strom. I have to do an actual review on that, because I just rode it the other day. That video is honestly probably going to come out tomorrow. I think I said early in the beginning of the video, I wasn't sure when I was going to put it out, but I think it's going to go out after this video. I just did it last night at like, I want to say it was like 10 or 11 at night. I really just decided, hey, I'm bored. I didn't do anything all day because I was busy editing and, you know, just relaxing. And then I got a lot of energy late at night. I was like, you know, I want to go ride this bike. It's a badass bike. I don't want it just sitting here. And it's going to take me another week to get to that review. And I'm also excited because Beyond Riders, they always send us all their clothing. And I have a reflective t-shirt from them. It has protection in it and stuff. I got the level 2 pads. And now that the weather's changing, I can actually start riding with that jacket, because they're definitely heavy and they're thick and they're really hot. From my experience anyway. Like, the one I got is proof rated, so it's actually made for like summertime. But when you're not moving, it is still really, really hot. So I'm excited that we're gonna be wearing their clothing now. But anyways, back to the bike real quick. Let me check the mileage and stuff, and I'll tell you guys, I dig it. I really like it. Trust me on this. I think you guys are gonna like this bike if you're looking for a... Ooh, a bug just went in my helmet. if you guys are looking for a mountain bike type of style, I guess you just say. So real quick, let me show you this. I might have to brighten this up because it is dim as hell. 11.8 miles. Let's just call that 12 miles. Top speed was earlier today at 3:30 p.m. at 32.7 miles per hour. On this trip, it said we did 5.9 miles. Same as when we went to work as well. Anyway, 21.4 miles on the whole entire bike, but realistically, this is a trip of 12 miles. We're down to 2 battery bars left. There is no way to check the voltage, so that's unfortunate. But other than that, I mean, I think you would probably get about, I would say right under 20 miles on this bike if you rode just how I did, maybe like 18 to be realistic, but I feel like that's pushing it. Like it's really pushing it. But definitely think about using the codes down in the description, the links, everything like that. Or if you're looking at another Engwe bike, they work for all of them. So you guys are the true MVPs. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.